Hey, good morning, y'all. So this morning we are in Numbers chapter 36. And Holy Spirit, we invite you to be a part of this reading, that you would speak through me. And we are on Zelophehad's daughters Mary. And this can also be found in Numbers 27, 1 through 11. And I'm sure I slaughtered that name. I apologize. Now the family heads of the clan of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh, one of the clans of Joseph, approached Moses and the leaders who were the heads of the Israelite families and addressed them, saying, "When the Lord commanded my Lord to give the land as an inheritance to the Israelites by lot, he also commanded him to give the inheritance of our brother Zelophehad to his daughters. But if they marry any of the men from the other tribes of Israel, their inheritance will be withdrawn from the portion of our fathers and added to the tribe into which they marry. So our allotted inheritance would be taken away. And when the Jubilee for the Israelites comes, their inheritance will be added to the tribe to which they marry and taken away from the tribe of our fathers." So, at the word of the Lord, Moses commanded the Israelites, the tribe of the sons of Joseph, speaks correctly. This is what the Lord has commanded concerning the daughters of Zelophehad. They may marry anyone they please, provided they marry within a clan of the tribe of their father. No inheritance in Israel may be transferred from tribe to tribe, because each of the Israelites is to retain the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. Every daughter who possesses an inheritance from any Israelite tribe must marry within a clan of the tribe of his father, so that every Israelite will possess the inheritance of his fathers. No inheritance may be transferred from one tribe to another, for each tribe of Israel must retain its inheritance. So the daughters of Zelophehad did as the Lord had commanded Moses. Mahlah, Tirzah, Hoglan, Milcah, and Noah, and the daughters of Zelophehad were married to cousins on their father's side. They married within the clans of the descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained within the tribe of their father's clan. These are the commandments and ordinances that the Lord gave the Israelites through Moses on the plains of Moab by Jordan across from Jericho. If we go up to Numbers 27, 1 through 11, it talks about the daughters of Zelophehad. And it says, "Now the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, belonged to the clans of Manasseh, son of Joseph. These were the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They approached the entrance to the tent of meeting and stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, and the leaders, and the whole congregation, and said, 'Our father died in the wilderness. But he was not among the followers of Korah, who gathered together against the Lord. Instead, he died because of his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father disappear from his clan because he had no sons? Give us property among our father's brothers.'" And remember, this is when they demanded to have their inheritance, even though they were all the women. So Moses brought their cases before the Lord, and the Lord answered them. "The daughters of Zelophehad speak correctly. You certainly must give them property as an inheritance among their father's brothers and transfer their father's inheritance to them. Furthermore, you shall say to the Israelites, if a man dies and leaves no son, you are to transfer his inheritance to his daughter. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. And if his father has no brothers, give his inheritance to the next of kin, from the clan, that he may take possession of it. This is to be a statutory ordinance for the Israelites, as the Lord has commanded Moses." Two thoughts when I am reading this. One of the first thoughts is just in this piece right here. Remember, the inheritance only went to the boys before. And this is where we see now and today, for any that's left, or the generation before mine at least, the parents would save up to leave the inheritance to their children. And it wouldn't just go to the boys, it'd go to all of the children. However, in some nationalities, it only does go to the boys and the girls get nothing. It's amazing. The other thing that came into my mind is we market these children married their first cousins off their father's side, which is amazing to me because when we think about all of that, we say that that's where special needs, retardation, and all of those things come from. But does it? Because they did it back then to keep their bloodlines pure. Isn't that amazing? Not only to keep their bloodlines pure, but also so that they didn't worship other gods. When you married outside of that, you married unevenly yoked. And when you married unevenly yoked, you tended to, that's where all this other paganism and this stuff came from. Remember, the fallen angels came down, and when they came down, they taught the men and women all these other pagan ways that infuriated God. He didn't want us to know them. He didn't want any of that to be done. And so what did he do? He asked that you married within your clan for those that worship God, so that you would stay yoked evenly and not get tied up with paganism. God is a God of order. He's not an God of chaos. And he knows what he does. He knows what it takes to fight through this battle, this world, this realm. And he just wants us to do the best that we can because he's a righteous God. I pray that you do a deep dive in the book of Numbers and that you find the amazing things. And as you read, I pray that you would think about it, do a study, write notes on the things, compare it to where we're at and see how the change occurred. Do that and see what you get. And like and share, comment in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I hope this helps you, and I pray that you go forth and you have a happy Shabbat.